of all of this? What's going to be the end of it?
They're going to have debates from here to 2050. Yeah. You know? They're going to be walking in crutches having debates. You know? You have Sarnetta, old as hell. We got over here. We got brother so-and-so. He's still around. He's in the faith. You know, you're going to have polite being strolled in a damn wheelchair getting fed applesauce and shit. You know? Dribbling while come on, we ain't thinking like that, man. We ain't thinking like that, man. We ain't thinking about 20 years from now, man. You guys don't have an end to what y'all are into, man. But I'm going to tell you what your end is. If you don't get yourself right and you don't come and follow the men of the Lord, which are us, the Most High going to kill your ass. Straight up. So you got a choice to make, man. You got a choice to make.
Yeah, because Elder Ramlab was reading Ezekiel, the 9th chapter. Now, when you go back in the 8th verse, because this is the time we're approaching, the time of destruction, it says, and it came to pass while they were slain, meaning the angels, because the angel got the commandment to slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children. And it came to pass while they were slaying them, and I was left, this is Ezekiel speaking, that I fell upon my face and cried and said, Ah, Lord, power, wilt thou destroy all the residue of Israel in thy pouring out of thy fury upon Jerusalem?
If that was me, I would probably say, yeah, kill them niggas. Good for them niggas. All right?
That was the attitude Ezekiel had when he saw the destruction, man. And that's
because it was so devastating, man.
Exactly.
See, the Lord haven't showed his bad side, so to speak.
Yeah.
The Lord haven't showed what he can do. I see these lost souls all out here, man, walking around like everything's okay. But everything ain't okay, man. The shit's about to hit the fan very soon, man.
That's right. And remember what the Lord said. He said he is angry with the wicked every day. That's the so-called white man. All right? And 2/3 of you Israelites, you're the wicked too. Because Yahweh said, ye of your father the devil, the lust of your father you will do. So you're the wicked too. 2/3 of you. Reading on, it says, then said he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceeding great, as it is right now. And the land is full of blood, the same thing. And the city full of perverseness. For they say the Lord hath forsaken the earth, and the Lord seeth it not. That's why you have all these Israelites worshiping all these different philosophies and not thinking that the Lord is going to call them on that. All right? And as for me also, mine eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense their way upon their head. So, I wanted to read that to show you just how angry the Lord was back then, and he's just as angry now, probably even more so. All right? So he's going to bring that judgment.
Yeah, he said you people are smoking his nose. This is Proverbs 16:25. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. So you keep following that, whatever madness that is that you're following, the end of that whole thing is the ways of death. Death and destruction. Because if either you're going to be destroyed by beast, or you're going to be destroyed by the sword, or you're going to be destroyed by famine.
Oh, and they got this thing about you Israel, you Hebrew Israelite, eat your babies. Guess what? The Most High might make it where you eat your babies, man. Because everything going to be shut off in the society, man. And cannibalism's coming back. So you might eat your babies, and you're going to think about how much you said Hebrew Israelites, you guys like to eat your babies. That shows you that you, like that's something that we did. Yeah. Yeah. We had a certain day where all the Israelites, seasoned up their kids and ate them, man. That shows you polite. You don't know the scriptures, man. You don't know the scriptures. That's why when you brought out 2 Kings, the 17th chapter, and I went into it, you didn't want to deal with it, man. You said, let's go into something else. Because you don't know the scriptures. Right. Talking about I'm going to use their scriptures against them. And then you got emotional, man, Because after you read about the rape thing, you said, now after you read that, you still going to follow that God? I said, well, it's whatever the Lord says, man. The Lord says. It's going to get real, man. It's going to get real on you niggas, man. And the Most High has set us up to preach this word, man. To warn you. Whether you hear or forbear. And I already see a lot of you people. Hey, the girl out there in Detroit, that cracker blew her fucking head off, man. And guess what? They arrested the cracker, then they let the cracker go. Guess what? Ain't nothing going to come of that, man. Ain't nothing going to come of that. They ain't going to blow away that's another Trayvon Martin incident, man. As long as it's the white man on the other end of the damn gun, ain't nothing going to happen to that dude, man. Because he can always say, well, she lunged at me. She's trying to rob me. She can't speak for herself. She dead. Dead men tell no tales. And that applies to women too.
All right, this is the book of 2nd Ezra in the Apocrypha, chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them that trouble thee, that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. You know, and speaking of wickedness, there's a lot of wickedness that those African tribes are doing back then. They were into homosexuality. They were into bestiality. They weren't women dealing with each other.
They wouldn't say that, man. Yeah. They wouldn't say that.
Yeah, the first homosexuals were so-called Africans. The Canaanites, Sodom and Gomorrah. And why do you think the Lord destroyed those cities? Because they were being homosexuals. They were being lesbians. They were into bestiality. They were into all kind of inordinate sexual.
Yeah, like Pompeii got destroyed by that erupting volcano. Mount Vesuvius erupted, and they had people that with their kids and all that, and they were frozen in time. Now they were saying, somebody was telling me that back then, that's where the theater came. The concept of the theater was really big, or that's what they say the origins of the theater came out of that. Well, in the theater, that's a lot of sex involved in that. So now when these archaeologists went and dug, they found paintings on the wall of a man being bent over with another man popping him, man. And that was big. A lot of sexual art. So they went as far as they can go in wickedness, and the Most High took them out. Now, what's happening over here in America? They're passing laws where it says it's all right for a man to marry a man and a woman to marry a woman. And the figurehead of all that is Barack Obama, which he's a homosexual any goddamn way. If he's so proud of being a Mo, why don't he come out the damn closet? Okay? Now, when that happens, that's when the Most High takes a place out. Give me that in Peters, please. That's when the Most High takes a man out, or takes a system out, man. Rome, what happened in Rome? You had orgies. You had a lot of homosexuality, lesbianism. You had a lot of bestiality. You had plain wickedness, man. Go ahead, Op.
This is 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 5. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly.
In other words, if you live like that, if you have a society where you allow your men to marry men, your women to marry women, for men to lay with beasts, stick gerbils up their ass and all that, the Most High is going to destroy that system. So the Most High is this close to destroying America. And America is going to be destroyed by a thermonuclear a war that's going to take place between them and Russia and other nations, man. Why do you think they're all down there in the Middle East? They stay down there in the Middle East, man. Anyway, y'all better wake up. We're going to keep pushing this word. The ones of you that get it and you of the elect, you're going to make it. The ones of you that don't get it, you're going to die. You and your families, plain and simple. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.